Poetic Justice, what's good?
What's the deal?
And then welcome to Discover Studios, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We've been locked in for a minute, but for the people who don't know, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Shit, I'm Poetic Justice, you know what I'm saying? From the ag, you feel me? Represent LLC, Discover too at the same time, you feel me? So.
Okay. Well, shit, let's start from the jump. Like, how you get the name? Like, where you come up with the name from?
Shit, it just made sense at the same time, you know. Just trying to keep something authentic. I ain't really want to go too far outside of my name, and that just really made sense for me, you know. Cause I ain't want no gimmick. I'm as close as to who I am, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You get two, you get Justice, you know, which is me, and then you get Poetic, which is, you know, my other side, but you know, it's still me all in one. It's, you know what I'm saying? You can call me one or the other, it really don't matter, so.
Okay.
It was just something cool.
Let's get in the ag, you know what I'm saying? You from the ag. Of course, I know a lot of shit about the ag, but for the people who watching, you know what I'm saying, for the channel, go ahead and describe, like, you know what I'm saying, what Arlington, if you would describe Arlington to somebody who's never been, you know what I'm saying, how would you describe it?
Shit, it's peaches and cream. No, just, nah, I mean, you know, it's cool for the most part, just, you know, just don't, it's Texas, number one, and, you know, it's the lower middle class, you feel me, and it's a mix. So, you know, just don't come thinking you never know what you're gonna get, you feel me?
Yeah.
You could be in one place and it's the suburbs, but it's certain type of people that live in them houses, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know what you're getting until, you know what I'm saying, you run into them, and it is what it is. So, you know, I would just say
yeah, because you know what I'm saying. People got that stigma, of course, like on Arlington, just about you know what I'm saying. It's the suburbs and before. I mean, shout out to Tay K, of course, but I could say probably maybe before Tay K, niggas wasn't really taking artists from that side of town serious. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Shit. I mean, I guess because it just depends on what you scaling it from, you know what I'm saying? If you scaling it from a sense of, is it the hood and what's going on, and you know what I'm saying, then yeah, it's not, because it's not. I mean, it's plain to see, it's plain view, you feel me? That's why I say you don't know, but it's hood people in them houses, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? And Arlington got history, you know what I'm saying? People been moving through and been in, you know what I'm saying? It's a melting pot of a whole different set of people, you know what I'm saying? From Fort Worth people to Louisiana people, to Alabama people, to, you know what I'm saying, New York, Texas is just the Dallas and Fort Worth areas. It makes a lot of people, you feel me? So.
Facts. Now, as far as the music side, you know what I'm saying, like, your music style it's not rare, but it's different as far as like some of the other things in the city that's going on right now. Like, what are some of your music inspirations that you know what I'm saying, might have got your sound from?
Shit.
What kind of music you listen to?
I mean, if you listen to it, you know, you already off top. You like, yeah, this nigga classic. Like, that's what I would take from it. You feel me? So, you know, the '90s era, and you know, you could just name a bunch of you know, people, but that's really it right there. So I try to keep it in that and move up with the updated sound. You know what I'm saying? And talk the game that we know, you know what I'm saying, that get to the people, you know what I'm saying, the way we can, and that's really it, you know what I'm saying? I just, I stick to what sound good to me, you know what I'm saying, and what I know, my tone and my voice and what, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna get my point across the best. That's really the sound I go for, you know.
Okay. Now, you know what I'm saying, like, your style is different, you know what I'm saying, it's a bunch of different styles in Arlington. If you had to name a top 5 Arlington only, you know what I'm saying? Not even technically just the biggest, but you know, some of the people that you see.
In Arlington?
In Arlington, yeah.
I mean, you would definitely have to say, you know, my closest, Esco. You would definitely have to say my brother. You would definitely have to say, Griff, Free Game Griff. You would definitely, yeah, for sure. You would definitely have to say Fatso. You would definitely have to say Georgie, Giorgio Armani. You definitely got to say Chris Minor, because he do both. So you definitely, it's a lot. I couldn't really name, just 5. I would say my closest is the ones around me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be biased. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to give you some names of the top 5 of the people that, I listen to and I know, that I've been around. Cause I gotta know you to really, Unless you putting it through the music. If you putting it through the music, we gonna know what type of person you are. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Since we on that topic, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that do you think, would you work with an artist who doesn't rap about what they actually, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, music is a business. So if an artist came to you for a feature or whatever, you know what I'm saying, but they not really transparent in their music, like, would you still work with that artist?
If it makes sense, and if I can still vibe with them as a person, it don't matter if that's not what they own. You know what I'm saying? If they still a genuine person, you feel me? And they got certain people around them that's probably about that, or maybe they grew up in that certain type of environment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would just take it like that. Really don't.
Yeah, so I ask this question a lot to everybody who come through. Like, all the people on my channel pretty much already know, but it's about the bloggers, because in Dallas, you know what I'm saying, in the DFW period, bloggers in the past 2 years, 3 years maybe, has been on the uprise, especially since Say Cheese, Dallas Global, and a bunch of other bloggers doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And Sean Cotton started it, of course, with the list of, in different sections, top 5, top 10, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And it's a bunch of Arlington lists going around. Do you feel like being on that list is an accomplishment, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you look at a certain way if you're not on the list, if you feel that like you should be, or what's your take on the list?
It's a spotlight. You feel me? You get your name on a piece of paper, or you get your name on plastic somewhere. It's a spotlight. It's free promotion. So that's how I see it. I don't take it personally. It's always one person or collectively, you know what I'm saying, depending on what they judging on, you should take it in stride. I see this as spotlight, free promotion, you know what I'm saying? You get your name up there with certain people, you know what I'm saying? That's a spotlight to me. It's like a starting 5, it's like your starting 5, you know what I'm saying? You get spotlight. It ain't making no difference than a 6-man, it ain't making no difference than a 8-man, it ain't making no difference than, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So.
Right. And I just ask that question a lot, you know what I'm saying, just to get different artists' opinions. Everybody got a different opinion on how they feel about the list.
A top 5 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now back in the music, you got the mixtape, you know what I'm saying, poetry and the trap. Like, how'd you come up with that name?
Shit. Well, you know what I'm saying, K-Lo came with poetry and how you spell that, and poetry and the trap just mean like, it's in a trap, like you in a certain space, you know what I'm saying? You boxed in, and you trapped in, and you trying to find your way out. And it's just me talking about that in a poetic way, you know what I'm saying? And the way it's spelled is poetry, so it's poet up, so like we do downstate, and you tree, we roll it up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you sitting back and you know what I'm saying, you in your position and you trying to find your way out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do what you do. You gonna smoke, you gonna drink, you gonna do, everybody got their own little, you know what I'm saying, way to compensate what they do to get out their situation. You know what I'm saying? No denying that. That's just us as humans, you feel me? So yeah.
Okay. So like now how many tracks was on that mixtape?
I think 5.
5?
Yeah.
And the reason I ask is because lately it's been a lot of projects or mixtape or however you want to call it with shorter, you know what I'm saying, not really giving the fans a lot of music. They just keeping it short and sweet. Was it a particular reason why you did that, or those are just the 5 songs that you came up with? Was that strategic?
At the same time, it's poetry, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's just a verse and a hook, or a hook and a verse. And then it's just straight beat, you know what I'm saying? Because they all in a sense, they all poems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I just kept it sweet and straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? The next joint is definitely gonna be longer, full of songs, different little vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And so is it just gonna be the chapter 2, or you coming with a whole different?
Yeah, it's gonna be chapter 2. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the Poetry in the Trap chapter 2, Feng Shui, on some funky shit.
What's your favorite song on the tape?
On the first one is I would have to say City Blues.
Okay.
City Blues or We on the Way. I fuck with We on the Way hard. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's my shit.
We on the way.
Yeah.
Now the City Blues, and I tapped into the tape, so I fuck with the City Blues too. But and I'm just curious, your music style is a little different. It's a little bit more organic, I would say. You know what I'm saying? But I'm curious to know, how does the musical process of making music work for you? You write your music, right?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And do you how does a studio session work for you? What's the process? What's the creative process like?
Shit, it depends on if I'm just in there and I'm just vibing and I, write something off top, or I already got it. You know what I'm saying? I already got the beat, or I already got, something wrote. So I just go and spit that. You feel me?
Okay.
It's really not nothing hard. It's easy. Making music, I've been doing it for about 10 years now. So you feel me? I'm getting to a point where it's it's pretty easy for me. I freestyle. I do that shit that's for fun. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do in Texas. We freestyle for fun. You know what I'm saying? But if you trying to, you feel me? You got to get to a point. You got to get, you know what I'm saying? You got to get a song that's, reaching to certain people. Because just talking about, one topic is not really. It's not really profitable. You know what I'm saying? They profiting on an image. They don't care, you know what I'm saying, what a nigga saying at this point in time to get money, to contradict what I'm saying. You feel me? Because I'm saying that you can't, and his people doing it, but I'm saying they profiting on the image more than they profiting on the music. You feel me? So they sign nigga and just make it about the image and let him do what he do. You feel me? But he gonna crash out sooner or later. We seen it.
No, that's facts though. Real music lasts long.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
sure.
That's a fact. So you know what I'm saying. Everybody who haven't tapped into the tape, man, go tap into the tape right now. You said we got the chapter 2 on the way.
On the way.
Do you already been working on anything we expecting as far as anybody else gonna be on the tape that wasn't involved in the last tape or anything different?
Well, shit, it was just me on the first one.
Yeah.
This one.
Well, I mean, as far as different. Producers, or you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely some different producers on there, because it's a whole different vibe. It's a funk, like I say, it's feng shui, so it's funky. It's me. I call it P funk, which is poetic funk, which is my style, which is the Texas, you know what I'm saying, kind of slang in the different, you feel me, with a West Coast or a funky type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that come from, and just putting that together. So yeah, it's definitely a different vibe. It's something different to expect, you know what I'm saying? But it's not nothing I ain't put out before. That's my style, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm closest to. So anything coming with that, I'm good.
Any date you expecting it, or? I
mean, it's gonna probably be around September, for sure.
Okay.
Something to go fall in. You feel me?
Okay.
Something to go fall in for the players, you know what I'm saying? We probably gonna do a little player ball, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for the listening party or something. We probably do a little player ball, let everybody get dressed up.
Okay, yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
So since we on the player ball, I got a question, you know what I'm saying? And this ain't got nothing to do with the music, so it went viral a while back where Quavo got the Bentley back. From Sweetie, is that a player move? If you gifted somebody something and it's something like a Bentley, you getting that back?
I mean, if you got it, you know what I'm saying. It ain't supposed to be nothing to you. You feel me? So every man is of his own, but. If you got it and you spending it, you supposed to know it's a chance you ain't getting that back. I ain't finna spend it if I ain't got it to lose. Yeah. You feel me? That's me. You feel me? So even if it is a gift, it could be the smallest thing, it could be the biggest thing. You feel me? So.
Now, another controversy topic, you know what I'm saying, that's been going around in the city as well is like chain snatching. Not even just the city, like music industry, period.
Niggas get their shit snatched up.
You think if your chain gets snatched, and it could be just a snatch and run, not necessarily something happening where you got bumped. Yeah. But do you think that killed your career as a rapper?
Nah.
Okay.
Just depending on who you are, how you handle yourself as a man.
Okay.
You feel me? That's with anything. You could lose a fight, and some niggas would be like, "Oh, he ain't never." You feel me? But if you a real person, and you know how situations go, and you ain't gonna win every fight. You know what I'm saying? It's more about your demonstration than it is more or less if you fail or win. You know what I'm saying? So it's the fact that you got out there. Some niggas won't even go. They scared to even go. But they be the main ones talking, you know what I'm saying, on the sideline, or say something about you if you slip and fall and you feel me or something. They be the main ones talking, but they ain't even got the heart to, you know what I'm saying, to even jump out there. So you can't really pay that no mind. You gotta push past that, you feel me? You can't pay that.
Okay. So shit, you know what I'm saying? Wrapping up the interview, I like to ask all the artists, you know what I'm saying, if it's anything else you want to get off your chest or anything now that you got the platform, you know what I'm saying, our platform, anything you want to tell the people?
Shit. Pay attention to everything. There's a lot of shit going down, not concerning music, not concerning, you know what I'm saying, our everyday things that we see in our point of view, but like it's real shit happening in the life that our generation and our people got to take into consideration and need to start paying attention to, because we gonna be the ones affected by it. You feel me? So just life in general, and the rules and the regulations that they out here, you know what I'm saying, switching up, and we I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, I ain't trying to be political and nothing like that. I'm just saying, if I had the platform to say that on any platform, I'd say that same shit. Like we gotta pay attention to some shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause they out here ripping shit off on the side, you feel me? Some big shit. Cause we over here looking over here while they taking all this shit.
Facts. And what about the, you know what I'm saying, up and coming artists? Like, you've been doing the music shit for a minute, you know what I'm saying? You got some hard shit, some classic shit. Like, any upcoming artists, you any advice you want to give to them as far as if they just now jumping in this shit, trying to figure out a lane, and they watching this video right now? Any free game you want to give them?
Yeah. Free game is pay attention. That's the freest game. Shit, you paying attention. You pay attention. Yeah. That's the free game. But nah, shit. I would just tell them just keep going. You know what I'm saying? It's ups and downs. Especially if you a real one trying to do it and you really got passion and heart and you ain't trying to compromise. You ain't trying to be like the fit in circle. You know what I'm saying? Just go hard. You know what I'm saying? And keep going. Get your money right, cause it ain't for the broke man to jump in the music game. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta put money behind yourself. You really gotta invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't got no studio around the way. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody that let you know what I'm saying, team up with them. You gotta have some money. You feel me? So make sure you got some structure to what you got going on and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
You think the internet gimmicks kind of overlooking real music a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. The entertainment of it gonna always overlook the real shit. You feel me? Because people don't. It's easier to pay attention to something that really ain't about nothing. Yeah. That's easy. You can just look and watch. This nigga trying to really tell you some shit. You gotta sit and pay attention. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't trying to do that, so. Yeah. It is what it is, you feel me?
Okay, bet. Man, I appreciate you for coming through and rock with us. You already know, man. You already know how we rock, man. But before we get out of here, man, go ahead and sign us out. Let the people know where they where they can follow you on the social medias and where to find your music.
Yeah, shit, I'm on Twitter, Young Texas Player, YUNGTAXPLAYA. Instagram, The Only Poetic Justice, and shit, you know, follow me on that, and we good. That's where I'm at mainly, you feel me? Hit the jack on Discover too.